Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. His name is Mike Brenner. My name is Peter Loshak. We are the odds couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com, SBRodds.com. We're talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from winningsportsadvice.com. It's Wednesday afternoon, January 4th, and we're looking at a bunch of games that are going tomorrow, Thursday, January 5th. And right now, another tough one and an interesting one. It's Iowa at Nebraska. Now, for anyone who doesn't follow college basketball day in and day out, they might not know that Nebraska is off of two very impressive upset wins on the road, right? They beat Indiana outright at Indiana as a 14-point dog, and then to prove it wasn't a fluke, they came right back and beat Maryland again as a pretty substantial underdog on the road outright, and now they come back home. So the question is, again, do they take a breather here or do they keep it rolling? And, you know, Iowa is a beatable team, but not a pushover. You know, Iowa is a decent team, and it's just the problem is you look at, just 2 weeks ago, though, Nebraska on their own was at home and lost outright as a double-digit favorite to Weber State. So you're wondering, were these last two games for Nebraska a fluke or not? We'll hear what Joe has to say, but first, Mike Brenner, you think it was a fluke or not?
Well, no, I don't, because the Weber State, I think they just overlooked them, took it easy. Hey, took a night off. It didn't work out well. They're very well coached. But when you go to Maryland, you go to Indiana, and you get those wins, all right, bottom line, there's something strong there. I think right now they realize we can't come home and then just take a break again. And Iowa, this is the team they better respect because Iowa's going to bring it. I think the momentum, Pete, I think that momentum's going to keep on rolling, but I just have a hard time fading Iowa sometimes, and sometimes they have their little spots when they do very well on the road, but I'm off. But after Jumpin' Joe gets done, hell, I might jump on in there.
Low line. Just one quick connection. It was Gardner-Webb, not Weber State.
Gardner-Webb. Oh, yeah, it was Webb. But, I know it was Webb. I got the notes in there.
So if Nebraska, if it's not a fluke, but what they did the last two games, a -3 might be a great line. Is that what you think, Joe Gavazzi?
It's a classic example of a handicapper's conundrum. Do we follow the positive momentum of Iowa off those back-to-back straight-up road dog wins, or is it time for a little bit of a letdown? Regardless of which way the emotions flow for Nebraska, we do know one thing. Covering the points by 20 points off back-to-back straight-up dog wins will inevitably raise your power rating. And that is exactly what has happened here, as Nebraska will now become the favorite in this game. Remember, this is an Iowa team that pretty much tanked the end of last season, and it looked like the program might be in trouble when they started 3-5 straight up this year, failing to cover their first 5 games by 66 points. But they've righted the ship, gone 6-1 straight up since, 5-1 against the spread, only failed at Purdue, and in that run have covered and won against Iowa State and Michigan. My opinion is that Iowa has turned this thing around. They will be on high alert off the Nebraska upset wins, and I like Iowa to win this one outright at a value-laden price, underdog.
Wow. Iowa, just +3 is the current reference line that we have right now. I trust Joe Gavazzi, but it still feels nervous.
But what he said, when you're getting a dog, it gets a, outright win 2 times. That's going to inflate the line. There's no doubt about it. And then they're going home. But Iowa, righting that ship at 6-1, and when you're going in and you're playing good teams, quality teams like they're beating, all right, I don't know. I think that might be a sharp call right there.
All right, we'll see.
It's got teaser written all over it.
We shall see. Joe Gavazzi's website is winningsportsadvice.com. Joe Gavazzi, tell us about what you do there.
Always sporting news that you can use every day on winningsportsadvice.com. And I wish you guys good luck this new year. Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Let's get it done.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.